Good afternoon, Internet, and welcome to the Lord Abwoga show. Today we are going to make complex and details news reviews of different newspapers on what has been and what is going on into the country. Remember, here we talk about politics, nothing but politics. Straight away to the day's business, we are going to start with the Standard, whereby Standard's headline is People's Wrath. Remember, this revolves around President William Samoei Ruto's mountain tour, whereby we've seen different politicians, different leaders being heckled left, right, and center. And one who was seriously on the receiving end was none other than Majority Leader Kimani Ichungwa. Kimani Ichungwa faced wrath of the people, and he was being heckled, booed, that people didn't give him a chance to speak to the people. I don't know why Kimani Ichungwa. Maybe it is because he has been too aggressive. He has been too aggressive to previous leaders of the mountain. You remember the time when he used to insult the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. He even threatened President Uhuru Kenyatta that he's going to invade his farms and loot property that is there, which is very serious. I think the mountain people are now giving him back his own medicine. And not only the former President Uhuru Kenyatta, even the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Kimani Ichungwa was the one who was stepping on him very seriously and very hardly. Now I think the people are bitter in a way. This is the part of the heckling.
Asante Mheshimiwa Rais. Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi akaida mwela holai niye digabagalo. Hawa watu wa Kware, Mheshimiwa Rais, wamesema hii affordable housing iko hapa. Ile mali yote inajengwa hapo, ikiwekwa kablo ipewe hawa vijana affordable housing. Leo munene niye niyo yoteragwo na ria tuga goko karao na Nyandarua yothe gutire mundu kwenderio guoya na nie ndiendagerio guoya niguo kana tiguo. Mwathani amurathime. Asanteni sana.
In the Mount Kenya tour for the President William Samoei Ruto. And if you briefly recall, Kimani Ichungwa has been very tough and very aggressive to leaders just to show that he is loyal to President William Samoei Ruto. And remember, you're not supposed to be that aggressive to your brothers. That is according to me. Even if it is political dealings, but you're not supposed to be that aggressive the way Kimani Ichungwa is always aggressive. You can remember how he has been very vocal castigating his leaders, that is President Uhuru Kenyatta. He even said that President Uhuru Kenyatta was the one funding the previous Gen Z protests.
Hata hizo mashamba zenyu tutazivamia na wenye hawana mashamba wapate mashamba Kenya hii. Musifikiri ati wananchi wa kawaida ndio watapoteza mali. Even you will pay a price if you continue to instigate violence and bloodshed in this country. And that is my message to none other than Uhuru Kenyatta, the sponsor, sole sponsor, singular financier of Azimio, and the mercenary that is Raila Odinga.
Which is very wrong, and I don't think President Uhuru Kenyatta can do that, because he was gaining from it nothing. He was gaining nothing from it. Now, the very Kimani Ichungwa who was insulting Raila Amolo Odinga, as from this clip when he was insulting Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga, that they are funders of the Gen Z protests. Now, it is the very same Kimani Ichungwa now who is praising Raila Amolo Odinga, left, right, and center, that he is the baba of all people in the whole of the nation Kenya. Politics sometimes can be very funny. Now Kimani, that is the message, well done. And Kimani Ichungwa knows that the mountain is very slippery. Now me I wonder, President William Samoei Ruto is very comfortable claiming that he is still the king of the mountain. But leaders of the mountain are being heckled. Now who will be campaigning for President William Samoei Ruto come 2027 if the leaders he's depending on to campaign on him are being heckled by the people? Is President Ruto the same person who is going to be coming on ground to each and every village campaigning for himself come 2027 politics and elections? Apo, I think the president should question himself on the way the people of the mountain are treating their own leaders. Him is the president. Maybe people are just giving him respect that he's the president. Now they should listen to him as the kingpin of the Republic Kenya. But his Spana boys are facing it tough. I think there, the president should go back to the drawing board and think about it. Again, another story on the Standard. LSK now gives the Inspector General of Police an ultimatum to apologize for attending and being part and parcel of political rallies of President William Samoei Ruto. That is historic. You know, nowadays, things are happening in this country that I've never seen before. You see the CDF, the Commander of Defense Forces, coming for a presser and saying how the president should be respected. A military CDF. That was new to me. I've never seen something like that. Now again, the Inspector General of Police is addressing a political rally in his native language.
Pia kuna mkubwa ya polisi ya Kenya, Inspector General ya National Police Service, anaitwa Douglas Magaithia IG.
Mukenete nikuona president ito aha na mugachokia gatho nimukwenda choke rigi no wega thank you muno ithuĩ twauta wĩra itũ nĩguo asanteni sana thank you.
Hey, that is again serious. I think LSK is very much in order to call for the Inspector General of Police to apologize on that. That is very much in order, and I support that in full. Another trending topic that has caught our attention is the deceased former bodyguard to Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, that is George Oduor. George Oduor has been eulogized as a very loyal aide to Raila Amolo Odinga for 30 years, since 1995. Remember, George Oduor was a bodyguard to Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga's father, that is Jaramogi Amolo Oginga. We say pole sana to the deceased family, George Oduor. Now coming to the Daily Nation. Daily Nation's headline is Top Chiefs Dance with Politics. That is what I've just highlighted there before. You see, the Daily Nation has captured on the CDF Kahariri, the IG Kanja, the NIS director Nordin Haji. That is very serious that top national security personnel are being involved in political activities when they are supposed to be neutral and supposed to be taking care of country's security in a neutral manner. Now you see, when somebody like the IG starts, an independent office, start involving himself in politics. You see, for instance, when someone in government, a politician in the government side, wrongs a civilian, you see, it will be very difficult for the IG to take action on that politician, since he has already taken sides towards a certain political faction. Now I think Bwana IG on that should seriously apologize to the Kenyan people. Now again, here we come to the Nairobian, whereby it has alighted senator behaving badly, and that is Senator Karen Nyamu. Karen Nyamu has been on spotlight for unusual and dishonorable behaviors This is not the first time. We saw her in a car with some other member of parliament uttering some unpalatable words in her native language.
na nenda tuikire ndawa kanitha ni mwenyewe negoiga tu. So watu wote wakuje Sagana,
which is very dishonorable, and I wonder where President William Ruto's UDA party came to a point that decided to nominate Karen Nyamu being as a senator. That woman is so dishonorable. She has had different scandals that doesn't portray her as a leader in any case or whatsoever. The Nairobian has highlighted that, and again Nairobian has highlighted bizarre cults, witchcraft and secret burials in church. I saw that story sometimes back whereby a general service unit officer was taken to church for prayers. Unfortunately, he died there. But instead of the church taking the right procedures after someone is dead, they went ahead, buried the general service unit officer in church. Hey, that is very bizarre and very serious in nature. I think the law enforcers should take action, serious actions in those churches, in such a church. And we've seen before, such churches have behaved in an unfavorable manner that has led to death of different people. Still fresh on our minds, that is Mackenzie, the Shakahola massacre, something that was not encouraging to the face of our Republic, Kenya. I think that is for today, and for these and more stories, kindly click the Lord Abwoga TV, subscribe, and click the notification button so that you can be receiving these updates when we publish them. Thank you. Till next time.